Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'll explain an American sci-fi action film called John Carter. Spoilers ahead. Be careful and take care. The story begins on a mysterious planet named Barsoom, which houses three main kingdoms, Helium, Dejah, and the Tharks. Helium and Dejah have been locked in a long-standing war. At the start of the film, Helium's forces, clad in blue, face off against Dejah's forces, dressed in red. Dejah's general, Sobthan, is approached by three men who call themselves Tharks, messengers of God. The Tharks leader, Mate Shang, gives Sobthan a powerful blue weapon, claiming that he has been chosen by the goddess to wield it. The Tharks choose to side with Dejah, and wield a mysterious blue light called the Ninth Ray, which grants them enhanced abilities over other beings on Barsoom. The scene shifts to New York City in 1881. A young man named Edgar is summoned by his uncle, John Carter, to New York City. Upon arrival at the station, Edgar is met by John's butler, who takes him to his uncle's estate. John, a former Confederate captain, is now a wealthy man. Edgar learns from John's lawyer that John has unexpectedly passed away, and all his wealth is left to Edgar. The lawyer then escorts Edgar to John's mausoleum, where John's body lies preserved. Oddly, the door to the mausoleum can only be opened from the inside. Later, the lawyer hands Edgar John's private diary, which was meant only for Edgar. When the lawyer leaves, Edgar starts reading it. The diary begins by saying that Edgar was the only one who believed John's incredible tales as a child, making it fitting to share the story with him. The story shifts to Arizona after the Civil War. John Carter, a former Confederate captain, is searching for golden caves. A Union colonel named Powell tries to enlist John to assist the U.S. cavalry in their fight against the Apache Kama, but John refuses to join the fight. After several escape attempts, John finally manages to knock out a guard, steal the colonel's horse, and flee. During his escape, he encounters an Apache war band and Powell's men engage in a shootout with them. Amidst the chaos, John tries to flee, but ends up aiding the injured colonel by taking him to a nearby cave. The cave is new to John, and as he lights a match, he notices gold embedded in the ceiling. Suddenly, a strange man appears behind him. It's one of the Tharks. Powell warns John, and he fights with the stranger, shooting him in the process. As he dies, the man mutters Barsoom while clutching a medallion. John picks up the medallion and repeats Barsoom. A flash of blue light occurs, and when he opens his eyes, he's in a strange desert. While trying to walk, he realizes he can float due to Mars's low gravity. As he explores, he encounters a group of large, green, six-limbed creatures riding massive beasts. Their leader attacks him, prompting John to leap. Surprising the creatures, the leader, Tars Tarkas, introduces himself, but the creatures mistakenly believe John's name is Virginia after he says John Carter from Virginia. The creatures, known as Tharks, injure him and take him captive. Meanwhile, Princess Dejah Thoris of Helium is preparing to demonstrate a weapon she designed. Helium is losing the war against Dejah due to the Tharks' support of Dejah. Dejah has unlocked the secret of the Ninth Ray, which Dejah uses, but when she presents the weapon to her father, malfunctions and explodes, apparently sabotaged. Dejah's king, Sobthan, proposes marriage to Dejah to bring peace, but she opposes the idea since it would make him ruler over all Barsoom. Back with the Tharks, John is given a liquid by a female Thark named Sola, which allows him to understand their language. The next day, John sees that Tarkas possesses his medallion, and realizes he can't return to Earth without it. Soon, Helium and Dejah battleships appear, and the Tharks cheer as they watch. Princess Dejah falls from her ship, and John uses his jumping skills to save her. The Tharks cheer as John fights Dejah soldiers alongside Dejah, helping Helium win the battle, though both ships crash. Impressed with John, Tarkas makes him his second-in-command. Dejah tells John they are on Mars, known as Barsoom, and explains that his strength and agility are due to Mars's low gravity and his denser bones. Dejah takes him to a forbidden Thark temple, hoping to find clues about his journey between worlds. Sola tries to stop them, but they are caught entering the temple and arrested. Tarkas, who is secretly Sola's father, helps them escape and returns John's medallion, urging him to go to the river ice to find a way back to Earth. John, Dejah, and Sola manage to escape, and arrive at the river ice, where they discover an inverted pyramid and the power of the Ninth Ray, which caused John's transport to Mars. However, Mate Shang and a Warhoon army ambush them. Dejah and Sola flee while John stays behind to fight. Helium soldiers rescue John and bring him to Helium, where Dejah reluctantly agrees to marry Sobthan to stop the war. John attempts to leave, but is captured by Mate Shang, who reveals Sobden is merely a pawn in the Tharns' plan to dominate Barsoom. John's alien dog friend helps him escape, and he rushes to stop Dejah's wedding but crashes in Thark territory, where he's captured again. Challenged by Tal Haggis, John defeats him, and becomes the Tharks' new leader, rallying them to help Helium in the war. They arrive at the wedding just in time, and John stops Sobden from killing Dejah, leading to a battle in which Helium, with the Tharks' help, overcomes Sadanga. John and Dejah are married, but the following day, Mate Shang uses the medallion to send John back to Earth. Waking up in the same cave, John realizes he has no way back to Mars. He becomes wealthy by mining the cave's gold, and spends years searching for another medallion. Finally, he fakes his death, hoping to lure a Tharn to his mausoleum. After reading John's diary, Edgar visits the mausoleum, opens it with a secret password, and finds John alive. John had staged his death to obtain a Tharn's medallion. He asks Edgar to protect his mausoleum, while he returns to Mars to be with Dejah. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more recaps. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.